Have you ever looked at your life and thought, is this it? Is this really all there is for me? Maybe you're 40, 50, or even 60, and you're wondering if it's too late to start over, to chase a dream, or to finally choose you. Well, let me tell you right now, it's not too late. Today, we're talking about how to reinvent yourself at any age and why your best chapter might still be ahead. Hey, Evolvers, welcome back to Evolving with Tina, the place where we keep it real, raw, and honest. Because let's face it, life isn't always pretty, but growth is always worth it. Whether you're in a season of thriving or just trying to survive, I want you to know this space is for you. A space to remind you that you're never alone in whatever chapter you're walking through right now. So grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and let's get into today's episode, because if you've ever wondered if it's too late to start over, this one's for you. Let me start by crushing this lie that if you haven't had it all figured out by 30 or 40, you've missed your chance. Like, seriously, who made that rule? I'm 47, and if you had told me 5 years ago that I'd be sitting here with a mic in front of me talking to women all over the world, I would have laughed in your face. Back then, I thought I was too old to start over, but now I'm just literally getting started. So here's what I've learned. When you've lived some life, when you've been through heartbreak, loss, and challenges, you don't start from scratch. You start from experience. You start from strength, knowing what you want and what you are no longer willing to accept. So let me tell you, staying stuck in a life that doesn't light you up, that just takes way more courage than starting over. So if you're sitting there thinking, I missed my chance, let me be loud and clear. You didn't. You are right on time. Your next chapter is waiting and you get to write it. And listen, I wish someone had told me this when I was sitting alone in my car, crying and feeling like my life was just passing me by. So if no one else has said this to you, let me say it now. You are not too old, you are not too late, and you are not broken beyond repair. You still have time and you deserve more. So if I could hug you like through this mic right now, I would. But instead, I'm sending you every ounce of belief I have in you. Because sometimes we need someone else to believe in us until we actually believe in ourselves. And if you're still thinking, yeah, but that's easier said than done, let me give you some real life proof, because women reinvent themselves every single day. And if they can do it, so can you. So let me introduce you to some pretty powerful women who've completely reinvented themselves, like Martha Stewart. Did you know that she started her empire in her 40s? Like, before she became a household name, she was a stockbroker. Mel Robbins, she wrote the 5-second rule at 41 years old. And before that, she was literally broke, unemployed, and filled with self-doubt. Now she's literally like helped millions. J.K. Rowling's, you know who that is? She wrote Harry Potter in her early 30s as a broke single mom. 12 publishers, 12, they all rejected her. Imagine if she totally gave up on number 10. Vera Wang. She didn't design her first wedding dress until she was 40 years old. Today, a global fashion icon. And let's not forget the everyday woman. A friend of mine became a nurse at 45 after raising her kids and putting her dreams on hold for years. Another woman that I know left an abusive relationship at 50, started literally from scratch, and now runs her own small business. Another friend of mine went back to school in her late 40s and became a counselor, and now is helping women just like her. So if they can do it, so can you. They weren't handed success, they absolutely fought for it, and I'll be honest, I've lived in it too. This podcast, for instance, I almost didn't start it. For years, I told myself all the reasons why I shouldn't. No one will listen, you're not ready, your voice doesn't matter. But deep down, I knew I wanted to create something powerful. I wanted a space for women like you and I who are ready to evolve and own their next chapter. And honestly, this podcast is literally just the beginning for me. I have my own dreams I've been carrying for a long time. I want to create a transformative retreat for women, like a weekend away to evolve mentally, physically, and spiritually. A space to like refuel your soul and step into your power with women who actually get it. So if you're listening to this right now, you are already part of that dream. You're part of the tribe of evolvers I'm building because we rise better together. And I know that might sound corny, but it is facts. It really is. So before we dive into some like real steps to get you moving, I wanted to give you a little exercise. So if you're somewhere safe, I want you to close your eyes for just a second. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Now, I want you to picture the version of you who has already said yes to her dreams. What does she look like? How does she feel? Where is she? Now hold that vision for a moment because here's the truth. She's already inside of you. She's waiting for you to take that first step toward her. And today, that's what we're going to do. All right, so here's some actionable steps that you can take to get started. So first, we're going to have to get honest about what we want. If you could do anything without fear, without judgment, what would you do? So I want you to like sit with this question. No distractions, no thinking about what's realistic. Just ask yourself, what's the thing that I can't stop thinking about? What lights me up? Maybe it's something you loved when you were younger but pushed aside. Now I'm going to be real with you. When I did this for the first time, I was scared of what would come up because being honest with myself meant facing the fact that I wasn't happy where I was. But honesty is where change starts. So be brave enough to admit what you want, even if it feels uncomfortable. Ask yourself right now, what have I been too afraid to admit that I actually really want? 2, stop saying it's too late. I need you to start catching yourself when that thought pops in your mind. It's too late for me. Instead, flip it. Say it out loud. If she can do it, I can do it too. Like put it on a sticky note around your house, on your phone, whatever, wherever you're going to see it. This is about rewiring how you speak to yourself because I've been there telling myself I missed my window. But let me ask you something. What if it's not too late? What if right now is like the perfect time? What if this version of you, the one who's been through some things, is exactly the woman who needs to show up for that dream? So think about this. What would be possible for me if I stopped believing it's too late? 3, start small. You don't have to blow up your life to start. You don't need some giant leap. You want to write? Start with like 10 minutes a day. You want to go back to school? Start researching programs, just like one Google search, one email. Every big leap starts with small steps. The goal is momentum. And I want to challenge you. What is one tiny step you can take today? Not next week, not like when life calms down, today. Because when I went back to school, I didn't just like wake up one day and enroll. I started by sending one email, and that one email led to another. And before I knew it, I was like enrolled in the course. So what's that one thing that you can do today? Maybe send that email, make a phone call, whatever it is. What's that one step you're going to take today? 4, surround yourself with people who totally get it. Let's be real. If you're surrounded by people who don't dream big, it's hard to keep dreaming for yourself. So find your people, the ones who cheer you on. And if you don't have the right ones right now, look online, join like a Facebook group, communities, listen to like podcasts like this one. Find places filled with women who are growing just like you. I've been there, wanting more, but like feeling totally alone. And I promise you, there are people out there who will totally get it. Sometimes you have to step outside of your current circle to find them. So here's what I want you to think about. Who's one person who inspires you that you can reach out to? And if no one comes to mind, what's one online community you could join today? And 5, take imperfect action. Start now, even if you're scared, even if it's messy, even if it's uncomfortable, because waiting for perfect is just fear in disguise. And trust me, perfectionism kept me stuck for years. But when I finally realized I didn't have to have it like all figured out, everything started to shift. So let me ask you, what would you do if you weren't waiting for that perfect time? What's the one thing you would start today if you gave yourself permission to just start messy? So let me just bring this full circle for you. The next time you catch yourself thinking, is this it? Is this all there is for me? I want you to remember this moment. This is the moment you decide, no, there is so much more for me and I'm going after it, because where you are today is not where you have to stay. You don't need anyone's permission to chase your dream. And if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Hello. You are way stronger than you think, braver than you realize, and way more capable than you even give yourself credit for. So, no more sitting on the sidelines of your life, watching everyone else chase their dreams, because it's your turn. So, when this episode ends, I want you to look in the mirror and say out loud, I still have time. I am worthy of more, because you are. So, if you're walking away from this episode with one thing, let it be this. It's not too late. You are allowed to dream again. You are allowed to want more, no matter what your age is and where you're starting from. And listen, I want to hear from you. Email me and tell me, what dream are you finally ready to say yes to? You can email me at talk@evolvingwithtina.com. And if this episode made you think of someone, your friend, sister, coworker, send this to her. Let's build this tribe of evolvers, women lifting each other up, pushing each other forward. So, all right, my fellow evolvers, until next week, keep evolving, keep glowing, and never stop showing up for yourself, because you matter. Much love.